listening to the Sports Bar on TalkSport. Me, Jaime, and things. So there's still to come. Not question of sport, but first, it's time to take a look at how West Ham summer has gone so far. So join us for more on this. Dan Lawless from West Ham Fan TV. All right, Dan? Hi, Dan.
How's it going, lads? I'm appreciating Jamie not having to speak to you right after the season ended. We had a bit of a break, so I'm feeling better now.
And the Championship going to be like, you're looking forward to it. Lincoln away. Good game, that, mate. Good game.
There's no need for that, Jamie.
Listen. This would have been a very different conversation had it happened after the end of the season. I'm happy now. I've now the whole Sullivan thing is sorted out, and Kretinsky's taken over. Sullivan stepped down. Things are looking positive. We've milked you lot for 85 mil.
How do you think you're going to do? Because I've managed teams that dropped down into the Championship.
You've managed, mate.
Well, I managed Jamie, yeah. But what happens sometimes with the players? They think they're Premier League players. They've dropped into the Championship. They don't really want to be there, and you go. It's like your mind takes over your ability, and you end up with negative thoughts. So this manager, I don't know. They've kept Bowen. They've got a few players going out the door. But how do you think you're going to do?
Honestly, I'm feeling confident. Now, we still got to go and sign players. And listen, I take your point. I think that those players, we need to identify those players who have that mindset of, I don't want to be here, and ship him out. We've got rid of Fernandes, which would have been one of them. We got rid of Somerville, who would have been one of them. So the other players, I think he needs to go to. Bowen absolutely won't be one of them players that think, I don't want to be here. He's committed. He said he wants to be. He wants to get the club up. We still need to go and sign, I think, some experienced Championship players, which I think we will. But with the money we've raised and the players we can attract versus other teams, I think we need to be talking about winning the league, right? Not just getting up. If we finish, I think, anywhere below second, I think it's a failure. Because we have to be one of the favourites, if not the favourite, to go and win it. And I'm confident now. We've got the money to spend, and we've got the name to attract the top players for the Championships.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously West Ham in the Championship, you're absolutely right. Go and get the best Championship players because they're going to want to sign for West Ham, right? So in that sense, yeah, you've definitely got that going for you. In terms of like the feel of the club, how is it with the manager and that, and the fact that there has been some change? I'm guessing season tickets are still probably gone quite well because you've got a loyal fan base, but yes, I don't know. What's the feeling like?
I think it's a feeling of hope. Last time I heard, we'd sold 50,000 season tickets, which is probably doubled most teams' capacity in the Championship, which is amazing.
And Lincoln, hacked out gaff for Lincoln. That's going to be the lights on a Friday night.
That's another dig.
Championship.
But this is what these digs. That just shows you what a fan base we have. Because I was hearing so many Spurs fans that I spoke to. If we get relegated, I won't even watch Spurs anymore. Where we're like a proper fan base. We've got a big fan base. And honestly, like I said, the fans are hopeful now because Sullivan has stepped down. I was miserable when we got relegated because I thought with the regime we had before, nothing was going to change. And I was worried that we could get relegated again. Now, we've got started to put a proper infrastructure in. We've got serious business people running the club. There's hope. And I think that's what fan bases are feeling. It's like a dark cloud is lifted over our heads. So I think people are looking forward to it. It's something new. It's a new adventure, but we have to come straight back up.
Not new. You've been there before.
Yeah, but it's new in terms of we're under the Kretinsky era now. It's the Kretinsky era in the Championship. It's refreshing, and we feel like we can rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Stuff can be properly done with this football club, and we can come up stronger than ever. So it might do us a favour.
The fans and the players. Do you know what I'd do? I'd show them the Spain-Argentina game and say, you do realise that this is what the games are like in the Championship. You're playing against Argentina every Tuesday night, Saturday. Are you ready for that type of scrap? And are the fans ready for not watching a perfect game of football? Because it doesn't really matter if you get the points on the board, but your players have got to realise they're in a bit of a scrap. You go to Millwall on Tuesday night, you've got miles better players than them, and Millwall aren't rolling over. They will turn the game ugly.
I've been saying we need to sign some of those hard nut, scrapping, fighting players because I don't think we've got enough of them in the team. Because like you said, when you go Millwall away, you're going to probably see, like you did see, like England saw when we played Argentina. Rough tactics. And I want players like that who know what it means to be in a derby. So we are missing that element. And I think with fans, when it comes to style of football, look, we do like silky smooth pass and all that stuff, but the main thing we love is effort. We love players that fight. What I don't want to see is what we saw in the last season, where we can think we can just score a goal and sit back like England did against Argentina. We can't do that because we're the favourites. Teams are going to park the bus against us, so we've got to be able to break teams down because everyone's going to turn up against us, and we're going to be like the Man City of the league, right? Everyone's going to be scared of us. But at the same time, we're going to be everyone's cup final. So that's something to take into consideration.
See, you've got Wrexham and Birmingham coming the other way from lower down, coming up with a load of money.
And
Lincoln. Oh, why are you having another?
Well, they're coming up, aren't they?
Lincoln in. You're just trying to demoralise him.
Well, I'm just reminding him.
Well, if we smash Lincoln 5-0, I want to hear you coming and eat humble pie.
You should smash them 5-0.
Well, listen, Lincoln, tough game, good team.
Good team, mate. Good team.
Look, obviously Jarrod Bowen hearing that he signed a new deal. That was massive news for West Ham, right? You got to keep your captain, and he is the star player. He has got to be, the best player in the championship.
How many goals do you think he'll get, Bowen, next year? He's got to get 25 at least. I wouldn't be surprised if he 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll break 30. Yeah, when he played for Hull, he was scoring a massive amount of goals. I think I saw somewhere it was like 50 for Hull in the Championship. He's a better player now than when we signed him for Hull, and he's got that championship experience. He's going to decimate that league. That was so important to get him. And I was saying all summer, and I was saying on this station that we'd sign him, and people thought I was mad to think that we would keep him. But he's a great character. He loves the club. And he wants to do his best to get us back up. He takes some responsibility, which is important. And honestly, I think keeping him is probably the best signing we could have made, because he is going to destroy that league.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, really. I know it's a bit controversial and you're a West Ham fan. I'm surprised he stayed, because he'd walk in most teams.
Well, he's a Champions League player. Well, he's a Champions League player, isn't he? International footballer. But fair play to him, because
he obviously loves the club.
He loves the club. He took some responsibility from going down. He's the captain, and he ain't jumped ship. So credit to him, because as Somerville, he's dipped, isn't he? Matthias Fernandes obviously went to a big club. So
the argument the other way against him would be, if you wanted to think negatively a little bit, you'd think, well, what ambition have you got then? Are you just comfortable at West Ham?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but why not? Why can't he be? He's got
in Liverpool's team.
I know, but he's got a family. He's happy. He's in London. He's settled. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem
young kids, and to be a player where he's cemented himself as a legend for West Ham now. He can get us back up, and that, I think, that sort of cachet that he has with the fans, that relationship, I think will go a long way. Then, and listen, I'm not saying if Liverpool came in and put a serious offer, maybe there would be something there. But Bowen came out and said he went and flew to Prague to meet with Kretinsky, and Kretinsky put across his ambition for the club. So I think he's heard a lot of rather than him just go, I'll just stay at West Ham. I think he's heard Kretinsky say a lot of the right things and thought, okay, this is a club that's serious and wants to get back up and not just stay in the league, but wants to push and kick on. And he wants to be a part of that. So fair play to him. I think it's great.
Just on Somerville, the headlines, he might be going to Saudi, 60 million quid. He was one of your best players last season, but he's got no affiliation to stay at West Ham, has he?
No, listen, he was quick to leave Leeds to come to us, and now he's quick to leave us. It's surprising because he was linked with a lot of clubs. He was linked with Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea. He's gone to Saudi. It was Saudi or Roma in the end, and I'm surprised none of them clubs came in, because he's a handful. He's got pace. He started to, get in there with the goals. He had a decent World Cup as well. And now he's going Saudi for 16 million a year. So fair play to him. But it's a shame, because I think he's a talented player. Could be Champions League level player, I think.
16 million quid a year. I know where I'm going.
I'll have
it was 16 million versus 4 million a year that Roma was offering him. So it's a no-brainer for him. But it's a loss, I think, for Europe, because I think he's a talented player and he could have done really good things for clubs. I think Spurs were linked with him as well, and I didn't want to see another player go Spurs. That's for sure.
Well, took Bowen off you. Do you know what I mean? But he obviously did fancy it. You know what I mean? So it's all right. He can enjoy them away days.
What about
He
your
didn't want to
defence?
have a second relegation on his CV next season. That's why Bowen wouldn't have come.
What about your defenders? Your defence, how's that looking?
Well, we've got a lot of holes in the defence, and that's an area we need to plug because Tadibo said he'll never play for Nuno again, and we haven't seen him pre-season, so he's got to be shipped out. Disasi, we're trying to get him back, but he's not too keen on playing in the Championship, which leaves us with Mavropanos, who's been linked with Dortmund, and then Max Kilman, who had a horrific time last season. We're hoping he can do something, and it's just youngsters, so we need to go and sign some centre. There's a lot of holes there. That's got to be sorted. If we can keep Mavropanos, be huge, but if we can convince Disasi, I'd love to convince Disasi to come back and maybe give him a bonus for promotion and keep his Premier League wages like we've done with Bowen. That would be huge to get that level of quality, but it's tough. So it's a big worry area, I think, at the moment, the centre back.
Dan, you're a star, mate. Appreciate your time.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Dan.
lads.
We've got a special show on TalkSport 2, EFL Roundup. It's on every week, so we'll put you in touch with them for next season. Yeah.
Cheers. And listen, I'll see you. We'll see you on that show the season after because Fernandez. He's got 2 relegations on his CV. He's going for the hat
See his
trick.
goal today, though. See his
I
goal.
see it.
Friendly.
Good friendly goal.
Yeah, good player, mate. Good player. He's gone to a proper
Decent.
club. Dan, see you later.
See you later, lads.